Good morning everyone. Today our group will present our project can crusher with collection box. We choose impact model canvas instead of business model canvas because our project focus on creating environmental and social impact rather than making a profit. This is my team member. First we have SELOMEN, and then Ben, Nanai, NURUL, Wani, MASTURA.
Now, I would like to explain the current problem that we are focusing on. First, aluminum can take too much space when they are not properly collected and compressed. This can quickly fill up recycling bins, especially when many cans are thrown away every day. Second, overflowing recycling bin. When the bins are full, people may leave their recyclable waste outside the bin or throw it into the normal rubbish bin. As the result, waste management becomes less efficient. More time and effort are needed to collect, transport, and manage the waste. So now, why does it matter? This problem matters because of more waste sent to landfills instead of being properly recyclable. Second, poor recycling habits. And then the third one is environmental impact increase. Next is how might we? Based on this problem, we came out with our how might we question. This question helps us think about possible solutions that can reduce the volume of aluminum cans. It can prevent recycling bins from overflowing and encourage better recycling habits. Therefore, our project focuses on finding a simple and practical solution to make aluminum can recycling more efficient, convenient, and environmentally friendly.
We'll talk about the before and after for our prototype. So basically before, it doesn't have this rubber handle, which makes it uncomfortable for the users to pull down the lever. Then the next one will be hold, the placement. Before we have to hold the prototype in order to crush the cans, but now it has its own spot on the wall, which will later be shown in the slides. And last but not least, the small collection box. Before this it was smaller than this, but after receiving feedbacks from the users, so we decided to modify and make it larger so that more cans can be placed inside the box.
So next slide is about can crusher. So for our group project, we have chosen and made a can crusher. So we have discussed and raised the money to buy a DIY can crusher from an online shop like Shopee, and also we work together to install the can crusher like this. And then about the can crusher is a mechanical design specifically to compress the aluminum cans. So for our solution, we designed a can crusher with collection box. So how does it works? So the first is the can into the crusher, and then pull the handle in order to crush the can. So this one is the result of the can crusher. chain. And then after the can is crushed, it will fall straight into the collection box. And lastly, then when it's full, it is ready for recycling.
Next, I will talk about prototype evidence. A functional prototype of can crusher and collection box. What did the user say is easy to use and safe. Not only that, save space. And then, what the suggestion of our group is, we provide the bigger box to easy the user to put the crusher can to the box and provide the well for easy to move.
For our next slide, I will talk about stakeholder and values. The one who can benefit from this project is student and lecturer, cleaning worker and staff, recycling center. What it benefits them is making the aluminum can recycle easier and encourage sustainable habit. The one who support and adopt this solution is student and staff who consume beverage regularly, the school and recycling club, also the NGOs. This can help them promote, use and maintain the project for long-term success.
So for our next slide, it will be impact and sustainability. For impact, the good impact will be it will reduce the aluminium waste, because by using the can crusher, the can size will be reduced to around 20% of its original size. Then at the same time, it will lower down the pollution and also the energy consumption for the cleaning workers, the staffs that handles all the waste. Then it also supports SDG 12, which is responsible consumption and production, and SDG 13, which is climate action. Then for sustainability, it can easily be installed in any areas such as schools, universities or community areas, because it is easy to maintain. Then it also have a low maintenance cost. Last but not least, it is very easy to assemble and repair.
Next. So for our conclusion, our goal.
Good.
For the conclusion, our goal to make recycle far easier and convenient for everybody. A simple, affordable, and so the conclusion is our goal to make recycle far easier and convenient for everybody. A simple, affordable, and a sustainable solution that promotes recycling and cleaner waste management. That's all. Thank you.